Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Joy here again, and today we're going to be doing yet another wig review, and this wig review is brought to you by WigTypes. Now today's wig is from Outre, and this is in the style Bexley. I do apologize guys if I sound a little congested. These allergies are kicking my ass, and as you could see, I keep wiggling my nose, but yes, let's get into this review. So let me give you guys the scoop on this wig. So the color that I'm actually wearing is the cinnamon wine color, which is CINWN, I believe. I'll put it down below. I'll put the description down below what color I'm wearing exactly, but I'm wearing the cinnamon wine color. Now, this wig features a full hand tied 13 by 6 lace frontal. So you are getting a lot of space to part your wig wherever you want. You can create different styles if you want to. As you guys will see, I will be doing a side part bust down. Most of the time I'll be doing a middle part, but I just feel like the side part just looks a lot more flattering with this wig for some reason. So we're going to play around with that and some baby hairs, because as you can see, it does have some baby hairs, and it just so happens to have such a beautiful pre-plucked hairline, which requires no plucking. So basically what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to tint my lace, and I'm using my Eben spray in the color medium brown, I believe. So I'm going to be tinting that, no makeup or none of that, just tint spray. Now this wig also has a beautiful lace, which is a Swiss lace, and y'all already know, if you've been on my channel, I have always spoken great things about Swiss laces. I love them because they're very transparent and they're very easy to put any type of product on it, whether it be makeup, powder, or even my Eben spray. I'm just going to go with the Eben spray because lately I've been liking using that product versus using makeup on my wigs. I've noticed that sometimes like makeup tends to oxidize and it ends up turning orange. If you don't know what oxidizing mean, basically, if you notice throughout the day, maybe your foundation or your powder may be turning darker or more orangey or more of a muddy color. That means that your makeup is oxidizing. So I tend to notice that along my forehead, the makeup tends to oxidize, and I just haven't been feeling that look. I also went ahead and cut the lace before I put the wig on versus cutting the lace while I have the wig on, because lately, again, my lace execution has not been the best, and I've been expressing that in my latest videos. But then again, a lot of my videos are human hair wigs, so this one just so happens to be my first synthetic wig in a very long time, and I was very excited to try this wig on. Now, this wig is 28 inches, so you are getting a lot of hair, and you're definitely getting a lot, and I mean a lot of density. I felt like maybe with this hair, if you aren't a fan of heavy density with synthetic wigs, the best thing to do is to kind of shed. I wouldn't, I can't really come up with the word, but I guess razor the hair so that you're thinning the hair out more, if that makes sense. That would be the best tip for this, because this hair is very, very full. However, you will see later on, and I decided not to cut that part of the clip out because I wanted you guys to actually see this. You will see that the wefts in the back, they were showing when I tried to show the back. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that kind of was my fault because I didn't like exactly brush the hair in the back. I was so focused on the front. As you will see throughout this video as well, I will be brushing my hair multiple times because this wig does tend to tangle a lot. And I'm going to say it's because, of course, the texture and because of the density and the length of the hair. The longer the hair, The more density the hair, the more it's going to get tangled. We know this when it comes to synthetic wigs. Now, when it comes to the texture of the hair itself, it's more of a not a yucky, more of a silky texture, but it just has a lot of density. As you can see, the hair has shine to it, but it's not like that synthetic overwhelmingly shine that's like, y'all know what I'm talking about, like that disgusting synthetic shine. This wig doesn't have that. Although the color is extremely bright and beautiful, it doesn't have like that like superficial shine, which I could appreciate. I wore this wig out, and I haven't worn wigs in a long time out, but I wore this wig out and I wore it to work, and I got so many compliments. Like, so many people were telling me that so many people were telling me that I should go red, and I definitely will never go red, but this hair color was definitely beautiful. I did appreciate that about it. The roots were very nice. I noticed that the roots were like slightly darker, but not like super crazy. Like, you could barely tell. So could definitely appreciate that. So let's get into the pros and cons. Oh wait, hold on. Before I get into that, let me tell you guys the fitting of the wig. So at first, I did try the wig on without the adjustable straps. Y'all already know I'm small headed, but my hair wasn't like super like laid flat. As you can see, it was just two braids. It was good enough for the wig, as you're gonna see later on, because there's no bumps in the back besides that weft showing that you're gonna see later. There's absolutely no bumps in the back. So I feel like I did a pretty good, or I laid a pretty good foundation. I also did not do a ball cap method. So for my wig to look like the end product that you will see later on, I was very, very pleasantly surprised, and I was very happy because I was really trying to avoid doing a ball cap method. But sis, if you really want a flawless execution and you feel like maybe doing that is the best, then knock yourself out. I also found it very, very enjoyable to actually do baby hairs on this. Although it had some baby hairs, I did cut some out because sometimes I can't find the baby hairs, but I did cut some extra ones out. And even doing that, I did enjoy laying the baby hairs. They didn't give me any problems. I wore this wig, y'all, for 3 days straight. And I know it's a rule of thumb not to sleep with synthetic wigs or anything like that, but she stayed. She held it down for 3 days. I was actually very surprised. The lace stayed on. I didn't get any lifting. It was great. Like, I could honestly say, like, this is one of the nicest wig slays that I've done in a hot minute. So I was very, very happy with the end results. But there were some cons to this wig, and I will say them right now. So first of all, I'm going to say the density. The density, I love that it's full. That's great. But I felt like the density was more full towards the end of the hair, which was causing it to get tangled. I was not feeling that at all, because the density, I feel like it should have been all around the hair, and it should have been especially in the back of the hair where you're going to see those wefts. I kept asking my coworker if my wefts were showing while I was at work, because I was literally paranoid. And especially because my hair is now light, you were able to see the wig cap in my hair. That was not fun at all. I didn't like that at all. But I would say that that was the only con that I had with this wig, was just the portion of the density, if that makes sense. Everything else was great. Like, it was very easy to style. I could honestly say that this is definitely a beginner friendly wig. If you want to kind of try out a frontal, this is a beginner friendly wig. But please keep in mind that it is synthetic, as you guys can see right there. You guys can see the wefts. You seen them very quick. If you want, you can pause the video, but the wefts were kind of showing. With a little bit of brushing, you shouldn't have an issue. But my thing is that sometimes I like my hair to be in the front of my body. Like, I like having some of my hair in the front, if that makes sense, like when I'm styling it. So let's just say if I separate some of the hair to the front and I don't have enough hair in the back, that's a risk of my wefts showing. Or let's just say if I brush my hair, like let's just say if I'm brushing just like I'm doing right now, which I had to do multiple times a day. If I'm doing that, I'm moving the hair away from the back. So that becomes the issue. I did also experience shedding with this hair. So I am not sure if it was the texture or if it was the color itself, but there was shedding. It wasn't like crazy, like to the point where I was balding, but there was shedding. And I was definitely feeling myself when I was done with the slade because everything about it was great. There was no ghostly cast on the lace. As you could see, the baby hairs were easy to style. So I would definitely give this wig I'm gonna say an 8.5. Just because of the density, I feel like that was a huge thing. But yes, make sure you guys check out Wig Types and also follow me on Instagram at Peralta Knows Best. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it. I will see you guys soon. Bye.